Hi, good morning everyone. So thanks Caprise team and Mavira team for this wonderful opportunity to interact with you. ESDS is a cloud and data center service provider in India, and we've been there in the market from last 20 years. We launched our data center first in the year 2010 in India, cloud services also. We were first in India to launch the cloud services also, and since then a lot of things have happened. So I would like to make you aware of what exactly is happening in the data center industry, in the cloud industry, because there's a lot of buzz around data centers or cloud, and people keep on asking this question that why data centers are in demand right now, or why so many big data centers are coming in India, and is there really a future to data centers, or is there really a future to cloud, future to edge data centers? So let us have an interactive conversation around it. So first I'll take 2 minutes about ESDS, what ESDS is and what we have been doing. So ESDS is into cloud services, data center services and managed services. In managed services we also do managed cybersecurity, and in cloud we take care of SaaS, PaaS, IaaS, and we have our own patented cloud platform. So we don't use any third-party cloud orchestration platforms. We have our in-house developed solutions. We have multiple patents for vertical auto-scaling, diagonal auto-scaling, and cloud interoperability also. We were first in India, so we also went to the central government, got the cloud empanelment done. So we were the first cloud service provider to get empaneled with Government of India, first to enter in an exclusive partnership with STPI, and a lot of central government initiatives, whether be it Mudra, Startup India, Stand Up India, Uday Mitra, PM Swanidhi, Vishwakarma, PM Kisan. So these are hosted on our cloud platforms. Almost like 10 million smart meters, 1 crore smart meters run on our cloud platform today. And we also have strength in managed cybersecurity solutions. And we are looking to transform India, tomorrow's India. These are our 4 Bs. These 4 missions are there that we want to achieve, like to touch lives of 1 billion people. Today, more than 600 million Indian citizens are connected with us. Over a fortnight, they get connected with us through one or the other service that runs with us. And we intend to connect 1 billion plus machines, like the smart meters which are running with us, so all the IoT initiatives that run. We would like to connect more and more IoT solutions with us, so to connect 1 billion plus devices, and to plant 1 billion trees. So that is very close to our heart, and we intend to do that, and then also to become a unicorn in India. So these are the missions 4 Bs for ESDS. Now, why is there so much demand for data centers or cloud? So the reason here is that humans want to replicate what nature has been doing for a long time. So let me explain. I'll just take a minute here to explain what all we are trying to do. So nature created unique fingerprints for every human being, living or dead, or those who will be born in the future. Everyone is having a very unique thumb. We started with an UIDA initiative. Today, China has the face recognition technology for each and every Chinese citizen. So they can recognize within 20 minutes, they can find any Chinese, in any part of China. So that is what is expected to happen in India also. We are digital twin technology. So the previous speaker spoke about digital twin and computer vision technology. So that is something where we are wanting to make a digital duplicate of everyone. So imagine a person, a human being replicated in a robot, and each of your characteristics being learned by super intelligent AI. So at the moment we are using narrow AI, which is very limited to voice commands and minor things, minor searches that we do. But slowly we are going to progress in the direction of artificial general intelligence. And beyond artificial general intelligence, we are going to be artificial super intelligence is going to come. Now in artificial super intelligence, just imagine there is a machine. Maybe this will happen 7-8 years from now, 10 years from now. But a machine is exactly doing each and everything that you do today. And it doesn't go to sleep. It works 24/7. It takes those decisions to make investment in companies. It takes those decisions to communicate with your staff, give decisions, do everything exactly the way you do. It has all those addictions that you have today. It has got all those limitations also that you have today. So it can be programmed to eliminate your limitations. It can be programmed to eliminate your addictions. And that's the future. You program it, you load funds in it. There would be companies around all over the world which will take money from you, and you will load 10 crore rupees, and that robot will live for 150 years, 200 years, even after you. It will continue to run your boutique firms or your enterprises even after you. So that is going to happen in the future. So we are trying to now, some example like let's take fisheries, or let's take animal husbandry. Now they are wanting all the exports that we are doing, massive exports that we are doing today. The end customer somewhere in the Middle East who is taking care our meat products, or those who are taking our fisheries product, they are asking us to have a unique identification for everything that we are sending from India. So the scheme that we are running today for humans, that would tomorrow come for the goats also being exported, or it will come for the fisheries also that will be exported. So a massive amount of compute would be required. And all the buzz which is there in the market for NVIDIA chips, all of that is going to further escalate with time, because all this digital twin initiative, artificial general intelligence and artificial super intelligence initiative and computer vision initiative, they will consume humongous amount of compute power. Tesla and Twitter, the X, which is owned by Elon Musk, they recently bought 100,000 NVIDIA machines. So that is already happening in America, and in America also there is projection that over the next 1 or 2 years time, $100 billion worth of investment is going to go in the data center construction. So even there also there is a massive trend for data center and cloud growth. So that is exactly going to replicate here. Today our data center field is around 1 gigawatt. Entire market in India consumes around 1 gigawatt of IT load in data centers. This is expected to touch 10 gigawatts in less than 10 years time. So that kind of growth is expected, and the demand that has been received by the power generation distribution companies in Mumbai itself is of 4 gigawatts at the moment for next 3 years. Now, we are at the moment in India, we are around $4 billion. The data center market is around $4 billion, approximately 27,000 crore rupees it is. And the cloud is at around $10 billion. And the AI market, which actually has started very recently, is around $5.2 billion. And expected, so data centers expected to grow at somewhere between 20 to 25% CAGR, cloud expected to grow at 30-35% CAGR, and AI, this will grow even much more than cloud and AI, cloud and data centers together. Now, why or what all is happening at the moment which is consuming massive amount of compute? So the smart metering initiatives of India, no one estimated in 2017-18 that it would consume so much compute. Today, each and every smart meter initiative that runs with us has database of 500 TB size, 1 petabyte size. So that is what is the consumption happening. No one, like in my wildest of the dreams also, I would not have thought 10 years back that in future there will be databases which will be of petabytes of size. But that is happening now, and whatever we never thought, that all is happening right now. So that is the kind of consumption which is happening of data in the cloud and data centers. UPI, we all know that 10 years back, 12 years back, rest of the world made fun of India that what are you going to do with UPI, or what are you going to do with RuPay. And today, almost 30-40,000 racks, data center racks in India are consumed because of UPI alone. And this is not stopping anywhere, it is growing at 25% year on year. So UPI is also going to continuously consume more and more space. So more and more transactions we do, more and more UPI consumption is also going to happen. So UIDAI, they are scaling up. So every new initiative that is happening in India is going to consume a lot of compute. Now, future initiatives that are going to consume would be digital twin. So digital twin would come into existence in anything and everything that we do. Now, I'll give you a few examples, like in the shipping industry. All the ports that you have, there would be digital twin dashboards available for the port operators. They will actually be able to go forward by 2 days and see exactly what all ships would get docked at their ports. What are they bringing from, where they are coming from. So exactly you want to see what is happening in 1 hour from now, 10 hours from now, 20 hours from now, 4 days from now, you get to see that. Now there is digital twin initiative coming in healthcare also. So if there is a cancer patient, if there is a heart patient, we create digital twin of that person. So exactly what the tumor is acting, so there will be sensors put across the entire body of a patient. It gives you a complete replica of what is happening in the body. So with that the treatments are being done, and many patients in America have been cured of cancer and heart issues just using digital twin technology. Same is going to be with mixed reality. We all would be wearing smart glasses in the future. They would be able to see, they would be able to display all the content in front of you, and that's going to be a game changer, because then all the data that the smart glasses are going to see, that would be processed at the back end, and that is going to generate more. So you will see the real picture. Today we believe in what we see from the eyes, but tomorrow we will believe in what the data brings in front of us, what comes on the dashboard on your smart glasses. And same is with the computer vision. Again, we want to see what nature is going to do 10 years from now, 20 years from now, to anything and everything, and computer vision is going to give you that insight into every initiative. So our AI journey in India has started just maybe 2-3 years back, but this is going to accelerate like anything, and it is going to consume humongous amount of data centers and racks. Now, just 5-6 years back, we would talk about 8 kilowatts of rack, 10 kilowatts of rack in a data center. Now, each of the rack that is required for AI is going to consume 60 to 80 kilowatts of power. Now, imagine whatever this hotel is consuming right now, all of that would be consuming just 2 or 3 racks in a very small space in a data center. Where I am standing, only that area alone is going to consume all the power which is getting consumed in this hotel. So many Indian enterprises, so this is again an issue at the moment, but this is also an opportunity. Our enterprises are struggling with Industry 1.0 or Industry 2.0. While Germans or Russian factories, Japanese and South Korean factories, so they are all upgrading from Industry 4.0 to Industry 5.0. So the kind of delay that is happening in India to move from Industry 2.0, because we have labor available very easily. So the thought process of the enterprise is that we don't want to unnecessarily bring automation. But India is giving space to Russia, to US, to Japan, to Germany to set up their industrial townships in India. And all these industrial townships in India are starting directly with Industry 4.0 or Industry 5.0. that there would be competition for Indian enterprises, and all the Indian enterprises would be forced to upgrade very soon. So that creates more and more opportunity for digital transformation, for data centers, for cloud in India. And over 65 million Indian enterprises, majority of them are small enterprises, so they also will go through a digital revolution. Now tools have come in place which can generate a software for you in less than 5 minutes. If you have an SRS document, an FRS document, you have an understanding of what you want, you simply tell it that give me a replica of Tally software, give me a replica of an ERP software, give me a replica of Netflix or Amazon, and it gives you in 5 minutes time. You can actually download a complete OTT platform, launch your own OTT platform in next 5 minutes time. These are the tools which are very easily available now online. And so for applications, you may not need to hire a programmer in the future. Applications can be launched very, very quickly. So that creates an opportunity for a new industry, which would be software hardware as a service. Because the only thing that will survive in the future would be software and hardware integration. You will have all, human being himself would become an edge device. You will be wearing so many things on your body, different types of smart watches, smart glasses, there would be chips implanted in us. So those would enable us to become super intelligent. Those would enable us to have a digital twin of ourselves, complete digital twin of ourselves. Now, data security risk. So this is a massive threat also to India, because 90% of our data that runs today is on foreign IP address. We are not using Indian IP address. We are not using Indian encryption, and the browser is not an Indian browser. The app store that we use is not an Indian app store. So the operating systems that we use, those are not Indian. So there is an opportunity for us to now quickly innovate in these domains and ensure that all our data. So government is working in that direction, and we are helping government to draft policies, come up with more and more amendments so that we can ensure that all our data remains within India. And the reason for threats to come to us in the future is because India is number 3 today in purchasing power parity. China is number 1, more than 34 trillion dollars of PPP is with China. $24 trillion with America, $18 trillion is India, and $14 trillion Russia. So India will rise from number 3 position to number 2 position in the next 7-8 years time, and then that creates a massive threat for the bigger powers also. So we have to make sure that we are taking care and understanding the problems that may occur to the country in the future. ESDS is taking those initiatives. Now, unique positioning of ESDS. So when we take a project, we understand that project end to end. So we do not restrict ourselves to just infrastructure as a service provider. We understand customers' problem end to end, and we solve that customer's problem end to end. And that is the reason I am talking more about AI today, because the tools that we are talking about, the AI tools that are going to come in future, a lot of those are being worked upon by ESDS. I won't be able to name what all we are doing in AI at the moment, but AI is going to be a game changer, and ESDS is going to come up with something very, very unique that would change the country, that would change things in a positive direction. And I believe that whatever disruption AI is going to bring, those disruptions would be positive disruptions only, because you want to be in a beautiful world and you want to be in a peaceful world, and if AI can take care of things that we do today, people would be then having freedom to explore everything that this human life, this beautiful human life deserves to experience. I'm going to quickly run through now. And India would definitely be a tech leader by 2047. The young population that we have today, that definitely helps us to go in that direction, to become number 1 in the world. Data sovereignty is a concern today, but then we are taking a lot of efforts to make sure that we have full control. Today, the way China has full control of its data, each and every, China controls its destiny. India doesn't control its destiny today, but then we will, in a 5 years time, we will definitely be there. We will, like we know like we know about semiconductors also. So semiconductors are will get manufactured soon in India. So that is again going to be a game changer. Yes, so I have exactly finished in my given time of 20 minutes. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thanks for this insightful presentation. Let me ask you some questions because we have a lot of them. First question which is coming in is how is ESDS positioning itself to capitalize on emerging technologies such as edge computing, 5G and AI, and how do you ensure that all of these new verticals have potential and you are well funded for these newer verticals?
So we believe that we need to work on those technologies which would generate a lot of profits for us, and those profits can be then redeployed back into the growth process. So we are working on certain AI initiatives, autonomous technologies. There are multiple autonomous technologies. Autonomous cloud platform is there, then autonomous cyberdome initiative, something related to agri-tech. So there are a lot of SaaS initiatives. Software, hardware as a service initiatives is what we are trying to bring in the market. Those would be game changers, and for future we have some more bigger plans also. At the moment we are working on some 5-6 massive initiatives that would be game changers, but in the future, maybe 2 years or 3 years from now, when we have more power, when we have better and better leaders joining the organization. We've recently added some 3-4 very good people in the organization, so more good CXOs join the organization, better people join the organization. We will then move in the direction of artificial general intelligence, and then after that artificial super intelligence. And edge, because we have the patents for edge, vertical auto scaling, diagonal auto scaling, so we are already in the edge computing space.
Right. And with increasing demand for hybrid and multi-cloud environments, how are you positioning yourself? Because there is a lot of competition also coming up. So how different are you from competition? How do you look at service offering and infrastructure to support seamless integration across on-premise, public, private cloud?
Yeah. So we do not need to compete with any hyperscaler, or we don't need to become a multi-cloud service provider, because we are a solutions company. We solve cloud problems, we solve data center problems, we solve security problems of our customers. So we give everything end-to-end to our customers. So the customer who needs outcome, a customer who wants to ride one single SLA and make sure that everything goes to them, everything is delivered to them on that one single SLA, they talk to us and we go to them with end-to-end solutions. So all the big initiatives that run with us today, those are on an SLA and we give solutions. So in case of the larger cloud service provider, the hyperscalers, it is just an infrastructure as a service that you get with them. You have to go yourself and make decisions over there, and then eventually 90% of those decisions go wrong, and people come out of public cloud after some time because they have not been able to take right decisions, they have not been able to put right applications. The autonomous cloud stack I am talking about, and enterprise will have to go there, select its category, and it will be able to get the entire template for the organization. You don't need to bring any external software, any database, any application, nothing. Go there, launch the template, deploy the template, and your business is live. And any migration has to be done from any other platform through interoperability, cloud interoperability. We will pull the data, get it migrated on our cloud platform also. So that is the future on which we are working right now.
In Sholay there was a famous dialogue in which Gabbar Singh asks, "Holi kab hai?" And at least 10 questions, "Ke IPO kab hai?" So, because you've sold your shares to a lot of marquee investors, and I'm sure a lot of people here are looking to invest in your company. So any timelines for your IPO, anything that you are working with your bankers?
Yeah, we are in the process of preparing our DRHP. So I think so in a month's time we should be ready with our DRHP. And definitely once we file, you will definitely come to about it. After that, whatever time it takes, we don't know how much time it takes for the approvals to come in place. But as the approvals come in place, we will definitely launch. We are not looking for any massive fundraise at the moment because we ourselves are also cash surplus. But then whatever would come in will ensure that anyone and everyone who has invested in the company, they get a very, very good return out of it. Intent is not to unnecessarily raise too much capital and reduce the ROCE. I am very, very clear that the organization would like to make very high quality ROCE.
16 मार्च को होली है, तब तक हो जाएगा?
हो जाएगा, होली से पहले ही हो जाएगा.